So the problem is 22.5 divided by 6. So another way you can write it is by multiplying something. What times 6 equals 22.5? So let's divide into 6 boxes. And then we can find out how many of X's need to go into each of the 6 boxes. So 6 times what is closest to 22? 6 times 4 is 24, so that's too much. 6 times 3 is 18. So let's first divide 18 single blocks by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we have to see how many blocks are left to put into each of those to make 22.5. So we've used 18, and we will subtract, and there's 4.5 left to go into these 6 blocks. So we're gonna have to further break this down to try and fit evenly the number of blocks into each of the 6. So 4.5, let's break it down by halves. So there are 2 halves in a whole. So let's do 4 first. So these are halves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Point and a half. 4.5. So how are we going to further break this down to split them into 6 cubes? So I'm going to break this down even further. These are halves. These are halves. And this is a quarter. So we need to further break the halves down. So 2 quarters equal a half. So let's do quarter, 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 quarter. And there's 1 quarter over here. Okay, let's back it up. We're not gonna use quarters quite yet, we're gonna use halves. How many halves equal 4.5? Half and half equals 1. Half and half equals 2. Half and half equals 3. Half and half equals 4. Then you need just 0.5, so this is a quarter. So these are all halves, and this is a quarter. So 2 quarters equal a half. 1 quarter and 1 quarter. So now we further will break these halves down into quarters because we need to be able to divide them back into these 6 blocks. So this half a block is 2 quarters. 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 Same here, 2 quarters, 2 quarters, 2 quarters, 2 quarters, 2 quarters, 2 quarters, and these are already 2 quarters. So let's count how many quarters we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we can fit an even amount into each of the 6, because 6 times 3 equals 18. So we will fit 3 of these quarters into each of these boxes. These are all quarters and these are 1. Quarter, 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 quarter. So 3 quarters equals 0.75. So in each of these boxes, we have 3 holes and 3 quarters. So it would be 3.75, 3.75, 3.75, 3.75, 3.75. So 3.75, just to check our answer, we will multiply 3.75 by 6. And we'll come up with this answer. So $22.5 is the answer.